Hello, everybody, and welcome back to What's the Logic in That? We are continuing with our little Minecraft episode here. Dean has started making our little hut. We're going to make some glass window panes, and hopefully that will turn out nicely. The sun is currently setting. Mr. Dean, how are you? Are you enjoying Minecraft so far?
I am enjoying it. I am getting used to the keyboard. For those who don't know, I came from console, so I'm a noob anyway. So yeah, it's just an experience, and I'm enjoying it.
Big
It's just
change.
all good. Yeah.
I'm going to go plant some trees. I've got some saplings here. They probably won't grow in the night, of course, but hopefully soon we will have some new trees around here. And then I'm also going to go and pull out my iron ore that was in the furnace from last episode. Let us have a look.
Cool.
I've got 20 pieces, so I've got 23 ingots at the moment. I'm going to stick my gold in here. And I will go and shove a ticket in the spin wheel.
Cool.
Now, unfortunately, when I made this, I followed a tutorial for something completely different and then switched it round with command blocks. But if it lands on the same one again, I guess I'll just have to spin it twice.
That's fine.
Because I feel like we've still got the same topics in. Okay, right, new topic. Would you rather fight a lion or a bear?
This is a tough question.
This is a tough question.
I feel like people have techniques for getting away from bears, but wouldn't a bear still mess you up even if you play dead? It'll still slap your body.
Yes, I feel like a bear would definitely. I don't know. I feel like a better way of looking at this is, what would you rather encounter in the wild? Because I feel like if you were calm around a lion, then they might not mess you up.
Yeah, I feel like a lion isn't as territorial as a bear. I feel like a bear would just go ham at you either way, even if you're just passing by.
Yeah, exactly.
If a lion was hungry, it'd come to you, or maybe play with you. Not play like a cat, but in terms of like they're bored and they're just playing with their food before they kill it.
Yeah.
I've seen some lions. You've seen some lions doing that. They just muck around with some creatures for no reason.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like you'd be in a better position to get away from a lion.
Yeah,
I wouldn't like. I feel like either one of them is a death sentence if you had to actually fight them.
Yeah, I feel like you could intimidate a lion. Have you seen honey badgers in Africa?
Honey badgers.
Yeah, they're like they don't take shit from anyone, and they all fight lions. They're smaller, but lions don't rarely kill them. They hold their ground. Lions will come around them, and honey badgers like, fuck you, I'm gonna do my thing.
A honey badger? I feel like I've heard of a honey badger before.
Yeah, they're very vicious. They're not scared of lions. They're smaller than lions. They're like bigger than a normal badger, the UK badger, I think.
But badgers in general are like vicious.
I've seen what they can do. I've been watching what's that program? Autumn Watch. Honey badgers can intimidate lions, so I feel like lion or bear. I don't think you can intimidate a bear at all, unless you were another fucking bear. You know. I feel like with a lion, you could probably have a go at trying to scare them or get away. I feel like a bear is just too much overpowering. Might even try to cut you off or something. I've seen bears do weird runs, and they try to cut people off. I've seen people, when like those GoPros with like bikes through the forest and stuff, and the bears cut off people from when they first saw the bear. So I want,
yeah,
I don't want that. Or I feel like a lion runs in a straight line. I've seen lots of time, where a deer, gazelle will just like do like a quick sharp turn, and the line's gone. Whereas a bear will just kind of root and come and find you.
Bear, it will track your scent, won't it?
Yeah, I don't think a bear would give up.
No, a bear would just, unless you really got away, a bear would come after you. Whereas a lion would probably sneak around and keep his distance.
Yeah. And I feel like if you made like a loud noise from your phone by chance as well, a lion would run away.
Yeah, I
think?
feel like whereas a bear would run towards you.
Yeah, the bear would be like, what are you doing here? Like, get out. I want to kill you.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're probably going to get to the Nether this episode.
Oh my god. Well, we can go to the Nether, yeah, but I think it'll be the first time that anyone's gone to the Nether with a wooden sword.
Oh wow! I mean, you've seen the speed runs of Minecraft. They go with like nothing. We'll get you a proper
Yeah.
sword. We'll get you. I can give you an iron sword if you want.
Sure. I just won't. I know what I don't. I know how to be careful in there. I've seen enough vids. So I
Here you
think.
go. There's an iron sword behind you.
Oh, thank you. I think I'll find a way to do it.
Maybe I should make myself one as well. Then again, we're in peaceful mode, so
Yeah.
unless we really, actually, I don't even know if the pigmen will attack you in peaceful.
Pigmen won't attack you at all. I think it's the
Well,
piglins.
you have to attack them first, but like
Yeah. Piglins will attack you if you haven't got gold, right?
yes, I think that is a thing.
Yeah, and then there's warthogs in there. I think. Yeah.
Actually, I have no idea.
Oh, this will be fun, isn't it?
How do you make obsidian? I can't remember. Do you have to put
Obsidian.
one of them is like
water and lava.
yeah, but is it like you pour lava on water or water on lava?
Water and lava.
You pour water on lava to get it.
Yeah, but you need to mine it with We don't have diamonds, do we?
Yeah, I do.
You do. Okay.
Then
we need a diamond pickaxe.
So I need 10 blocks, don't I, of obsidian. But I can't remember whether it's source lava blocks that you need or whether it's I'll see. I'm gonna go run down anyway. I've got a bucket of lava anyway. I'm gonna grab another bucket and actually no, I think I've got seven pieces of iron left. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go make myself another bucket. We need a flint and steel, so I'm gonna have to go and grab some. What are they called? What's it in there? Gravel.
Gravel.
Need to find some gravel. So I need another shovel. So I'll make myself a shovel and another bucket, and then I'll go and explore and see if I can get some gravel.
It's like you're from the north and you're going into the mines.
What can I say? I'm just a man of my people.
Yeah. Would you ever fight a bear for money? Let's say.
Is it a baby bear?
Let me give you a scenario. Maybe a baby bear, but what if it was? It's a bit dark, but what if it was one of those bears that in like illegal animal carnivals? So it's like got no claws. That sounds sad, but what if in that situation you gotta make money and you're in a random circus? Thing's still got its teeth. We fight it still. It's got no claws.
It's got no claws. Would I fight it still? I think in that. Well, it depends how big it is. If it's like a big black bear, then probably not, because it could still mess you up because they're super strong, aren't they?
Yeah.
If it was like a. I don't want to say a baby bear.
Baby bear.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. It's difficult, isn't it? Because like I would love to mess up a bear, but I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Yeah.
Like regardless, I feel like I don't know how big a bear cubs.
So you'd only fight with like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I'd fight Winnie the Pooh. I'd smack up Winnie the Pooh.
Oh man, I'd love to smack up Winnie. I'd like to smack up Winnie the Pooh as well. The one that bans certain websites from a certain country.
Yeah, him.
That Winnie the Pooh.
That Winnie the Pooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Chinese viewers.
Yeah, I do love Huawei.
Yeah.
Have you seen? They apparently bring out a new phone that's waterfall on all sides.
What? Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a rumor, but all four sides waterfall. Don't know what type of glass they're using or whatever.
So it's just
Or
like
if like
the every edge of it is just a screen essentially.
essentially the whole thing's a screen, except for the back.
Huh.
It looks impressive in like renders, but it's not very it's not practical.
I was watching MKBHD's review of the Mate X or whatever the foldable Huawei phone.
Oh, the Mate Pro. Is it?
Mate, yeah. Whichever one,
Maybe.
whatever it's called. I was watching the review of
Yeah.
that, and I see what he says. Like it's interesting, but because it's got the screen on the back, like you go to you put it down and you're putting it on the screen, so like it just gets scratched up really easy.
Yeah, it's like right there, right?
Yeah, I don't really see the point of them yet. Like at the moment, it's like a niche sort of what's the word for it? Like your first time buyer type thing. You know, you're beta testing it for everybody else.
Yeah.
The concept's there, but it's not like as far on as it needs to be for it to be ready for everybody. I feel like if you gave a foldable phone to an average iPhone user or an average like Android user, they'd either not use it at all, like the foldable side. They'd just use it as a normal phone because in what scenario really you're going to be unfolding it other than for like watching movies and stuff? And
Yeah.
realistically, the average person probably doesn't watch that much content on the phone.
True.
And I just can't see that. I can't see it being that mainstream. I can't ever see the appeal of it. Maybe I'm wrong. I'd like to be proved wrong in the future.
Yeah, because I feel like you said, niche. That there wouldn't be loads of applications to use it for. I mean, very rare you'd use it like that. Yeah, and the lack of protection is a big problem.
Yeah, I know like things like Gorilla Glass and whatever exist, but are they really at the point where you put your phone in your pocket and your keys and stuff, they don't scratch it, and you drop your phone down, because sometimes I'll throw my phone about to an extent, right? When I put my phone down, I'm not careful with it because I don't care about the back.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like you wouldn't ever throw your phone down screen first, would you?
No.
Like if the back's smashed, then oh well, it's a problem. But it's not like it doesn't make your phone unusable.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying that like your screen being smashed also is like unusable, because it's definitely not. Like you could quite easily use a phone with a smashed screen, but having the back smashed in is a lot easier to deal with than the front.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
The other thing I saw tech-wise... yeah. The other thing I saw tech-wise was wireless charge. You seen about the Xiaomi doing that?
Oh, yeah, where it can charge across the room?
Yeah, is it up to... How many feet did they say? I mean, it's still still like concept. Like, that's impressive still right now. 5 watts for now. But of course it's gonna... like everyone's saying, how much is your electricity bill?
I think the problem with that is you've been able to do stuff like that for ages, like years and whatever, like since Tesla was alive. And the problem with it isn't the fact that it's impossible to do or that it's harmful. It's that it's inefficient to deliver power in that way. Because you have to you can't. I mean, maybe they've done some sort of directional thing with it, but even then, like over long distances and stuff, it's really, really difficult to make it efficient, or even short distances. That's why Qi charging or whatever works just fine, because over that short of a distance where it's like millimeters, you don't have to, use really powerful magnets and stuff and broadcast the frequency, omnidirectionally. It can just be targeted at a really close range. Also, I'm lost.
You're lost.
Actually, I think I may have just found my way back. I see. Oh yeah, I can see the house in the distance. I wandered off into the middle of nowhere and just.
I'm just getting confused with how to use stairs. I'm trying to figure out the logistics of the house. But yeah, the bottom bit's good. I'd like even out the top
I'm
floor.
still not sure about this auto jump thing.
It's a bit weird. It doesn't work all the time.
Yeah,
You have to be like direct. You have to line it up.
it never used to be a thing, and I don't know if that shows how long ago it was that I last actually played vanilla. But like,
Yeah.
I knew it was a thing, and I feel like I have played it in like 1.12, but even then, that wasn't that long. I think we were playing some adventure back
Yeah.
at some point. Diversity 3, I think we played, which was good. It was good fun. Right, I'm here, and I have 12 obsidian and a flint, so I should be able to make a portal now.
Okay.
What do I need? How do you do this? Iron, flint and steel. Cool.
Yeah.
Right. So, where do you want to build the portal? Because ideally, we don't really want it near the house, do we?
You don't want it near the house.
Well, I mean, we don't want it in the house. We want it close, but not like
close.
yeah.
Alright, this might help me fix the stairs. What if?
Oh, I see. You've actually got stairs.
Yeah. I just didn't know how to like even it off. Whoops.
So, where do you want me to build this?
Do you see what I'm trying to do?
1 second. Coming back.
It's on the stairs.
Well, you want the portal to just lead off the stairs?
Yeah, we're gonna walk into the hall. Yeah, we'll
Like
make an
here?
area. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to. Do I have to hold shift to get to the edge? Like
Oh
that?
yeah. You can hold shift and it will. When you're sneaking, it can't fall off.
So sneak and shift.
Yep. So just
Oh, sneak and
you can't fall off. So you want me to make it just like first blocks of obsidian where you're stood, or first blocks of obsidian?
we'll do it a bit further. Like that.
Okay. Whilst you're building out that platform, then I'm going to go spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Hopefully, let's not land on a one that's already been.
Mhm.
Oh. I think next time I'm actually going to write the topics around the outside. Favorite WTLIT episode? No! Give me another topic.
Let's try again.
Let's try again. How many have we done? We've done 4, I think, since we started this. So, oh, okay. iOS.
Android or iOS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, well, that's a good one. That sort of follows on from what we were talking about anyway.
Yeah. For me, I think both are brilliant. To be honest, both have things you like, things you don't like. I started off with Android. No, actually, no. Before Android and iOS, I was on the Symbian OS.
Symbian, yes, back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. And then my upgrade after that, I believe I got a. Oh, I need more blocks. I believe I got a Samsung first. No, Samsung. Yeah, I got a Samsung S2.
You were on
Galaxy
S2, yeah?
Yeah, and then I went into iPhone. After that, I just went straight into iPhone. The iOS then was like really friendly, easy to use, and all the features.
Here's some planks, by the way.
Perfect. I think this followed up from like how BlackBerry with the BlackBerry Messenger.
Yes.
Then iPhone had iMessage, and it's like bang, for free and all this,
Yes.
Everyone
Do you
loved
remember with BBM how you used to have to add on a special part to your contract to use it?
Did you?
Yeah,
BlackBerry.
like you had to buy BlackBerry messaging service.
Wasn't it like? Was it not free? Or was it? Was it like £5 a month or?
The service was free, but then you had to pay if you didn't have data, or you may have had to pay for like a BlackBerry add-on.
Yeah.
Like with your provider to use it. I feel like that was the thing. My history was Symbian first.
Yeah.
That was my first touchscreen phone anyway. I had an LG of some kind that was touchscreen.
Yeah.
And then I had an iPhone 4, which was my first sort of big purchase as a youth growing up.
Yeah.
And then I switched to BlackBerry. Well, actually, I didn't switch to BlackBerry. I had an iPhone and a BlackBerry at the same time, because I bought the BlackBerry smashed and fixed it. And then I used that for ages together with the other one. The screen was like falling off by the time I was finished with it. And then I moved on to an S3.
You did?
I did indeed. I had an S3. So I guess I've had some exposure to both sides over the years as both of the platforms grow. Have grown. My most recent Android phone was an S8 Plus. So that was Android 10, I guess.
And
Android 9 or 10, one of those two versions. So a relatively recent version, and then I moved back to iPhone again. I guess the other side of this as well is that we have exposure to how both the platforms work in the enterprise, right? Especially with iPhones and Apple Business Manager and MDM and stuff. We've both got exposure to that, and I've done a bit of work with Google Workspace as well. I guess from a perspective of usability and user satisfaction, I would say iPhones are probably easier to use still.
Yes, because it is just because it's proprietary. It's just with Apple devices, Apple iPhone, the iOS.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's always going to be tweaked for in a specific way. There's not iOS is always going to be the same, whereas Android with certain skins on top or whatever will be crappy or be better. Like you got the One UI for Samsung and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many different flavors of Android that if you switch providers, then sometimes or switch manufacturer, that sometimes the experience can be completely different.
Something really poor or just confusing. In general.
Even generation over generation. It's like a different experience. But like if you gave somebody who'd only used an iPhone 10, like an iPhone 4, then
they're bound to be able to use it.
It looks very similar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's come on, like notification center and things like that is in a different place and blah 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 blah. It's all slightly different, but like generally the UI has stayed the same over the years. Whereas Android's sort of switched around a bit. Which isn't a problem because change is good. And a lot of the features that were, once just on iPhone or once just on Android are now on both platforms. Comparatively, they are very similar now. And a lot of the time, if Apple brings something out, then eventually it will sneak its way over to Android or vice versa.
And then you have the added security as well with iOS. Apple refuse. Is it Apple thing or with the iOS?
Well, I mean, they're making headlines at the moment because of Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, Facebook, Epic Games. Because what they need, they're keeping everything private on your phone.
Yeah, they're big on encryption and stuff to an extent. I mean, every business has to sell some kinds of data. I think they just give you a bit more control over it rather than anything else. Whereas Google's a bit more lax with it. They don't seem to care as much. But again, you can still encrypt your phone if you're on Android.
Yeah.
From a management perspective and a BYOD sort of enterprise environment, iPhone is a lot easier to manage than Android. Especially, like I say, if you're using BYOD. If you're using a Samsung phone, for example, and your phone has been rooted in the past, a lot of the time that will blow an eFuse, or it will knock strip your phone. And from that point onwards, you can't install any sort of work-based certificates and stuff. Whereas I'm pretty sure on an iPhone, if you jailbreak it and then factory default it, you can still, apply any sort of MDM to it and just be fine.
Yeah. I also feel like
Do you want me to build the portal out here?
Yeah. Just at the end.
These two blocks.
Yeah, so you can fill up around it.
Yeah.
I would love to have seen, like, what if one day Apple just go, let's try to take both markets. Hey you guys, we're giving we're giving Motorola the contract to build their own phones and use iOS on it.
I can't ever see that happening, to be honest, because the whole point around iOS and the iPhone is that it's a completely locked down proprietary system, right? So that allows them to do their encryption and stuff and keep security really close and tight because of the fact that it's just their system. They have complete control over the hardware. They don't have to worry about writing drivers for some completely different set of hardware and having to make it work on everything, which is one of the benefits of Android. Is because it's an open platform like that, it allows everybody to make their own phones and just license the Android software for them.
But what if they did do it one day? Would you try it out? Would you be like, Or if Apple became, they made so much money, they took over a company and decided to make Android devices in their image. So everyone, never.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to know. So I don't know. I feel like if Apple bought out Motorola, for example, I feel like they would more than likely just take their R&D department and carry on making their own things. I don't think you ever see a Motorola branded device running iOS, but you might see some of the proprietary stuff that Motorola had, or will at least have patents for, come across to Apple devices. I feel like they would buy Motorola or like another mobile device company purely for the patents that they have and their R&D, rather than ever for because they'd be able to use some specific set of software.
It'd be crazy, right? If it was like Apple didn't take the route they did. You'd be like, oh, I've got the new Samsung Galaxy, Android or iOS. Can you imagine those talks?
Yeah, I guess then it would make it a lot more competitive, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Then you'd actually have the option to install both.
And then it's down to the hardware, the software, and
well, actually, I'm running Linux.
Can you imagine?
Actually, I'm running Windows Phone.
I personally like Android because the thing that makes or break it for me is music. I like not having to use third-party apps to get my music on. I mean, aren't they going to phase out iTunes? So, how would you normally sync music? I mean, there's stuff like Copy Transsuite and stuff you can use to like just put random shit onto your iPhone.
I don't know.
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people stream now.
Yeah,
people
I don't
Spotify,
have any music on my phone. But like, the thing is with that, Dean, as well. If you have Apple Music or Spotify, then you can just download that stuff from there anyway. Just sync it so it's offline.
Yeah.
Which is what if I've ever gone on a long trip or something, I just sync all the stuff across.
For me, a lot of the songs I listen to are on Spotify and stuff. So that's what does it for me. Also, it was the storage for me. I mean, no, I can't say anything now because I have just got a S21 Ultra 5G. I can't say nothing about money and storage. But yeah, before, if I'm talking about my Note 8, I had the option for memory cards. We had memory cards all the time.
Yeah, I guess that is very true. Like up until recently, that was a staple of Android, with the expandability and stuff. But now, to be honest with you, like everything's gone the way of the cloud anyway.
Yeah.
So like, realistically, do you actually need, hundreds of terabytes of storage locally? Oh shit, what am I doing? I'm just trying to pour a bucket of water in the nether then. Of course that's not going to work.
Of course it is going to
So yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, when I got my 10s Max, I got the 256 gig model. And I think I've used at least under 30 gigs.
Yeah.
Like, I've barely used any of the storage. And it's not like
you prefer OneDrive over cloud? iCloud?
From a usability or like...
Just for storage, because I know a lot of people just keep upgrading their packages and the prices just go up when they have lots of photos.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I pay for iCloud as well.
Yeah.
But it's like 79p a month. So like.
Oh yeah, you don't really take much photos anyway, to be honest. So you'd never really use your storage, innit?
Yeah, like I got probably 10,000 photos total, maybe. But they're all synced with iCloud, and I have no reason to want to move away from that. Like, because it's just, I guess that's the big part about Apple's, you know, operating system and stuff, is that it's all very much so tightly integrated with itself. So moving to another platform is, you know, historically has been very difficult. I know they've tried to make it a bit more accessible in recent years. For example, now you can set default mail apps and you can set default calendar apps and stuff, and you can add cloud storage providers and stuff like that. So it's a lot more accessible now than it ever has been. But it's definitely nowhere near what it's like on Android.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. Maybe they're definitely going towards that. Like, you can uninstall the default apps now. Like, you can uninstall like the Apple Mail client from there. You can uninstall Safari.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've been able to do stuff like that on Android for years.
Yeah, the freedom was always there.
Yeah,
And that's why people loved it so much, or still do, to be honest.
exactly. Okay, well, I think there's lots of stuff in here.
Yeah, I saw you mining gold. You found gold straight away.
Yeah, there's some gold. I've got some netherrack, and I've got some quartz as well. Which I'm not even sure what nether quartz is used for in vanilla.
I don't actually know.
I know, like, what I'm
Nice
thinking
blocks.
of is in applied energistics, you use it to make what are they called, fluix crystals or something.
Okay.
To make computers and stuff, and
Yeah.
access your inventory from everywhere. But that's not vanilla. So yeah, I feel like here's probably a good point to stop for this week. If you're enjoying the new spin on WTLIT and want to see more of this sort of gaming-focused content, then please let us know in the comment section below. As always, our social media links and stuff are always down in the description. And we'll see you all next week. Probably a normal-ish episode next week. Depends on what we feel like. So yes, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.